Hey, so I actually had a pretty good week, believe it or not. Um, on Thursday, it hasn't been a very eventful week, but on Thursday we went out. It was me, my dad, and Matthew, and we went out to Four Peaks at about midnight, and we stayed there for about an hour. And we went and we're watching that meteor shower. I don't know if any of you know about it, but last night it was supposed to be in its peak. Well, that night I should say it was supposed to be in its peak. And if you're in the northern hemisphere, no matter where you are on the planet, you can see it. But I think it's supposed to be on. I think it's supposed to be happening for another couple days. I'm not positive, but we caught a few really good meteors. It wasn't raining per se, but they were coming down. We saw probably at least 20 of them within the hour. So it was really, really cool, and a few of them were really, really good. One of them had a yellow streak. It was like pretty good sized yellow too, and so yeah, we had fun. I didn't get any of it on video simply because my camera would not pick up anything. It simply would not, so because it's too dark. But it was really, really cool. Let me know if any of you guys checked it out or heard about it. And then also today, well, technically yesterday because it's 1:45 in the morning. I actually yesterday went down to Phoenix College and got my books for this next semester. Now I'm only taking 2 classes because I'm part-time right now. I'm taking a culinary class simply because I don't know how to cook. I can hook you up with ramen or hot dogs or microwavable dinners or McDonald's. But I don't want to be dying of a heart attack at the age of 30. So I'm taking a cooking course because right now my diet is fast food. And they surprised me with the utter monstrosity of this book. Look at it. Ugh. This big ass book for a culinary class. I want to know if it's full of recipes. I'm not opening it up till I know this is the correct book because sometimes they give you the wrong book, But I'll let you know what's in it because it scares me. Look at how thick that is. And then it also came, scares me even more, DVD. First DVD I've ever gotten with a school textbook. So it feels like Christmas, but not as happy. And then we have, I can't. My major is management. And I want to use that to go into event planning because I want to work doing events on like a cruise ship or something. I want to start out I want to start out at the Queen Mary Hotel in Long Beach, but I want to graduate up to maybe working for the Cunard line, which they currently have the Queen Mary 2, Queen Victoria, and they're working on the Queen Elizabeth. But anyway, I'm rambling. But despite the fact my major is management, I have to take a biology course. It's required for whatever dumb reason. And so according to students and teachers alike, biology class called Plants and Society actually is supposed to be relatively fun. And I don't have to learn about genotypes, phenotypes, cytoplasm, cell stuff, genetics stuff, Biology is a bitch. I hate biology. Almost as much as I hate math. Probably even more. No, I don't. I hate math more. Anyway, but here is the textbook for Plants and Society. My mom was actually excited about this. She wants to be a part of the class. I'm like, you want to take my spot? Because I don't want to be there. Get me an A. I'll be happy. I'll pay you. And then it also came with the Green Pharmacy Herbal Handbook. I want to know what we're going to use this for. This whole thing scares me. I'm not looking forward to class. It starts on the 23rd. Yippee! Other than school, we're all good. However, a neat thing happened on the way home from school. I was coming home and I went to my bank, Desert Schools, because I wanted to deposit my check. And I get there and one of the girls over there, she gives me a card. And I'm like, oh, what's this? And she said, open it. Turns out it was a thank you card because, like I said in the last video, I went on vacation, and while I was out there, I got postcards for people. I got postcards for everybody that I currently work with at Avenue, along with friends, family, people that helped out with the trip. Like I borrowed my suitcase from my aunt. Matthew's friend Anthony took us both down, so I got them all postcards. And then Also, I got postcards for everybody working at that branch of Desert School simply because literally everybody working there knows me by name and face. So it's really, really personal. It's really, really neat. I love going there. So I got them all postcards. And so she gave me this little thank you card, and I opened it up. And it was blank on the inside, but everybody wrote down, little thank you notes and everything. It was all cool. Me being me, I forgot it over at Matthew, so I'll show it to you in my next vlog. I really want to show you, and I want to read it off. But it made my day. And for being Friday the 13th, it was a really lucky day for me. So, that made my day. That really made my day. But other than that, the week hasn't really been all that eventful. Today, being Saturday, I work 1 to 8:30. But I doubt anything exciting is going to happen at work, so, I'll vlog right now. But other than that, I did read something on the news, and I wanted to get your guys' opinions. Over at Ground Zero in New York, they are building, well, aside from the Freedom Tower, they're building a Muslim mosque, which I think, from what I read, it sounds like a place of worship, almost like a church, maybe smaller. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But they're building it, and President Obama is actually spearheading the whole thing. They're going to be building it at the Ground Zero site, and a lot of people, like 70% of Americans, are against it, simply because the I can't talk tonight. The 9/11 attacks were caused by Islamic terrorists, and now we want to build a mosque for their religion at Ground Zero. And a lot of people, think it's a slap in the face, especially to those who died that day. And I can totally understand that. I seriously totally do. But what a lot of people need to grasp, in my opinion, just my opinion, is that this country is about freedom of religion. And again, I see where they're coming from about building a mosque, at Ground Zero. And when I first heard about it, I was like, okay, yeah, don't build it there. Build it anywhere else. Don't build it there. But now that I've thought about it and I've gone over it in my head, there's no better spot, in my opinion, simply because, if we build a mosque there, it's basically us saying that, yes, they did harm to us, but we are not going to discriminate or criticize those who are not involved. It would be like one or two Americans going over and bombing Japan or something, and then Japan criticizing all of America because two Americans decided to screw it up for all of us. Two Islamic people came over, and right now they've basically managed to screw up our opinions about the rest of their culture. When their culture didn't attack us, it was those two. Granted, Al-Qaeda is part of it, but blah, 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 blah. You get what I mean. But I personally like the idea, So that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. And we'll see you later. I'm not even going to say it anymore. About the whole channel thing. See you guys later.